Hello everyone, my name is Pramod Parjapat. I am excited to be here today to talk about my activities done during social internships. I completed 4 activities during social internships. First is appreciations of rural societies. In these activities, I focused on this point importance of rural infrastructures and its impact on livelihoods, types of rural infrastructures like roads, bridges, irrigation systems, and third is challenges and opportunities in advancing solutions. And second activities during social internship, that is rural and local institutions, in which activity I focused on these points: impact of climate change on rural communities and livelihoods, importance of disasters preparedness and community resilience, and third is strategies for enhancing awareness and preparedness. And third activities during my internship, that is Swachh Bharat. I focused on this point during this activity: overview of the Swachh Bharat project and its objectives, field visit to project site and observations, analysis and problem solving measures initiated. And fourth activities during social internship, that is empowering rural entrepreneurs. I focused on these activities that on these points. First is importance of empowering rural entrepreneurs and promoting self-reliance, and second is small business ideas for rural areas like handloom, handicraft, etc. And third is strategies for supporting and promoting small business opportunities. This presentation provides an overview of 4 categories of rural development: appreciation of rural society, rural and local institutions, rural and national development programs, and understanding rural and local economy and livelihoods. It discussed the activities that were connected in its categories, the lessons that were learned, and the limitations that were observed. The presentation concludes with a recommendation for future actions. Rural development is the process of empowering the quality of life in rural areas. It includes activities such as empowering infrastructures, providing educations, healthcare, and promoting economic development. Now we are coming on the objectives of these activities. First is provide an overview of 4 categories of rural development. Second is discuss the activities that were conducted in these categories. Third is share the lessons that were learned. Fourth is identify the limitations that were observed. And fifth is make recommendation for future actions. The motivation for the presentation is to share the knowledge and experience that was gained from working on rural development projects. The presentation aims to inform and inspire others to get involved in rural development work. Some quotations which is given by great men of the world. First is given by Nelson Mandela. The greatest glory in living lies not in never falling, but in rising every time we fall. And second is the power of community is stronger than the will of any individuals. That is given by Margaret Mead. And third is the future belongs to those who believe in the beauty of their dreams. That is given by Eleanor Roosevelt. Now we are coming on the field work and exposure during social internships. Um, I focused on these points: visiting rural communities, meeting with rural residents, and learning about rural culture and traditions, understanding the challenges facing rural communities, identifying opportunities for uh, rural development. And we learned from and learn during social internships that is rural development is a complex and challenging process. There is no size fit or solution to rural development. It is important to involve rural residents in the development processes. It is important to be flexible and adaptable. I observed limitation during the social internships, that is lack of funding, lack of political will, lack of awareness of rural development issues, lack of coordination between different stakeholders. And third is recommendations. The following recommendations are made for future actions. First is increase funding for rural development, strengthen political will for rural development, raise awareness of rural development issues, empowering coordination between different stakeholders. Now we are coming on the conclusions of this presentation. This presentation has provided an overview of four categories of rural development, discussed the activities that were conducted in these categories, shared the lessons that were learned, identified the limitations that were observed, and made recommendations for future soon. The presentation concludes by calling on stakeholders to workholders to achieve the goal of sustainable rural development. And thank you.